Back, you're still watching Trend, New Breakfast Central on News Central. I'm getting ready for Trend Wave because I want to talk with Lizzie because I now know that, based on the conversation we just had about hair loss, that it is not a spiritual problem. Akwaya?
One band. It's not. I need to tell my people they should stop telling people like me to go from one religious organization to the other.
Is everything going on?
This is well packaged though.
Oh my days! All right, we start off with Trend Wave, yes, and we've got Lizzie Musa to give us the latest. Lizzie, good morning to you.
Morning, Olisa. Oluchi, how are you guys today?
We're excited. We know that we know where to go now for our hair matters. So tell us what's the latest.
Do you have any problems with your hair? You seem to be really triggered by this.
Lizzie, let's keep our secrets behind.
Okay, first off, we start off our trend wave today in South Africa, where, of course, the President Cyril Ramaphosa on Sunday announced a level 4 lockdown in the country as a move to tackle the spread of the COVID-19 infection. This move by the government has been met with stiff resistance from the masses, as many believe that imposing another level of lockdown is not the solution. Now, as a matter of fact, the Economic Freedom Fighter, a Pan-African left-wing political party founded by Julius Malema and his allies, has asked South Africans to reject this lockdown as it's not a guarantee that there wouldn't be a fourth or a fifth wave of the pandemic. In this statement put out by the EFF, they say that until the clear-cut vaccination plan is rolled out, people need not comply with the rules because, according to experience, lockdowns and restrictions are not the best ways to contain the virus. Of course, as expected, people are reacting to this lockdown measures on social media with the hashtag Ramaphosa must fall. It's safe to say that the remote cause of this hashtag would be the dissatisfaction with the quality of governance, and then the immediate cause being his recent lockdown announcement. So, of course, this is gaining lots of reactions on the social media space, and we'll take a look at some of these reactions right now. That's one from Mr. Ansom. It says the only solution will be a march against lockdown. We have lost so much, we can't survive, and depression rate is growing. Lockdown can never be a solution in a country with high unemployment rate and high cost of living. Ramaphosa must fall. And then let's take a look at some more reactions on this. This is from The Mechanic. It says a national protest must happen, and this government is an insult to our democracy. Let's take it to the streets. Ramaphosa must fall. So, of course, the people are trying to go out to the streets now to start a protest on the street. Now, that's one from Gentlemen. It says the National Anti-Lockdown March, Ramaphosa must fall. It says stand up and take your freedom back. Lockdowns are against humanity. Ramaphosa's administration is killing us with hunger. Why are we subjected to these lockdowns when the ANC leaders continue to loot the funds meant to fight the virus? So that's how people feel right now. They think that it's beyond lockdowns right now. They think that the people, they think that their monies, the funds are being looted instead of, creating something to, cure this or the pandemic. They feel like they're getting looted. So that's also one from King Nathi. It says that nothing in sight. It says it's just vibes. That's how it feels. And, that's what's going on at the moment in South Africa. And that's one from Advolicious. It says that, there's lots of reactions on social media about this right now. That's all from Advolicious. So that's what's going on in South Africa at the moment. I would also like to know something about the lockdown to the viewers out there. So there are 5 things I would like to note. First of all, schools are now begin to close from the 30th of June. And travel to and from Gauteng is banned because it's believed that 60% of the infections are from there. And also gatherings are banned with from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. and a curfew amongst others. So this is how the lockdown measures are going
Lizzie,
right now.
You missed one, Lizzie.
Lizzie, I think you missed out the most important
Very
part.
important one.
Which
for a
one
lot
is
of
that?
people.
The sale of
alcohol.
The sale of alcohol.
Banned,
I purposely tried to leave that out. We looked at a paper yesterday from the Sowetan where it actually highlighted that, and it's really big right now.
Once you ban the alcohol, like they say, hashtag Ramaphosa must fall. So there's an anti-lockdown, march that they are planning. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see how we go in South Africa.
And it's supposed to take place tomorrow, June 30th. That's what it says. All right.
Let's see how it goes. What's still going on in the trends? Are we going straight to Ghana?
There's still lots of trends. First of all, I didn't tell you and other people congratulations on the sporting excitement yesterday with the win with France and Switzerland. Congratulations to you, Lisa.
We'll get to that. Congratulations, or did you sleep well? Not slept.
So we moved quickly to Ghana, where a trending video of the Ghanaian socialite and entertainer Moesha Badong is trending. She professes her newfound love for Jesus Christ. And in this video where she, says this, people are reacting to it. That's a video of her right there. So quickly, I want us to take a look at a video where she also spoke regarding our newfound love for Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's it.
Support your girl. You're new. Now my name is not Moesha. My name is Mauricia Budon. Moesha is passed away. My real name is Mauricia Budon. From now, when you hear Mauricia, it's still me. It's still me. That is my name. That is the name on my certificate and my passport. Moesha was just like a showbiz name. So my real name is Mauricia Budon. Soon Instagram is going to update my new name, so you guys are going to see. So when you see any Mauricia on your feed, know that it's still your girl, Mauricia Budon. I'm so happy. God has done so many wonderful things in my life, and I can't wait.
So that's a before and after video of Moesha, or Mauricia as she now wants to be called. So you saw the picture on the side. That was how she used to look. That was how she used to dress. But now that she's giving her life to Christ, that's her right now. So of course this is bound to get people talking, because some people are indeed amazed by this news, considering the kind of person she used to be. Some are in shock and disbelief. Others also believe that it's some sort of cloud chasing gimmick, in these days where people do lots of things. So now those are some of the reactions that people are making. This one says, Moesha says she's now Mauricia, no more Moesha. 3Y3, I don't know. That's Ghanaian way of saying things. And there's more to that. There is also one from the powder guy. He says, Moesha Budon is faking a new lifestyle to get married. Wow, I thought they said marriage is nothing. Shaking my head.
Wow.
And that's also one from Simiron. He says, soon you go, yes, Moesha has opened the church. Ghana and Kasa AB, comedy country. So that's how they feel. And that's finally one. He said, Christians laughing at Moesha Budon. So that's what's going on right now in Ghana. And that's the video that is getting the attention on the social media space. Oyisa, you wanted to say something?
Well, I'm saying, happy for her. It's a personal, salvation is personal.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the economic implication to have on her, because she's going to lose some money somewhere.
Really?
So is it going to be a demonic thing now for her to lose the money?
All right. Well, thank you very much, Lizzie Elizabeth Musa, for giving us the latest when it comes to the trend wave from South Africa, lockdown, and people are not happy, to Moesha, I lost count this day. But you're looking good in the green. All right, so up next.
Thank you, it was a pleasure.
All right, up next is sports.